Hi and welcome to Wow World of Words with yours truly, Human Being. We back at it again, man. We back at it again. Today is a very special one for me. I'm doing a review of a song by Loatinover Pounds. Mtwana Kokasi. Yes, 012, 0190, Mabopane. Yes. The title of the song is called Godspeed and it's from his latest EP titled Listen. And it stands for Love is Stronger Than Nyaope. And it truly is, man. Love is one hell of a drug, man. Love is one hell of a drug. We just want to get into it and see what Mr. Pounds has for us. I hope he has some nice stuff there for us that I can break down and share with you. So let's get into it.
What is this Mr. Robot shit you been on, dude?
Man, bro, you been on this shit all week. You haven't said shit.
You should be out there slaying them bitches. He say I don't know your name now, dog.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You going to the party with us tonight? At Dorsey?
Maybe, I don't know.
Don't get pressured, Loatinover. Don't get pressured. Peer pressure is something else, eh? Guys might force you to get into things that you don't want to get into. Let's see how he overcomes that.
Yeah, I've been working. We don't see him cause they ghosting. Got the heat, now I'm boiling.
We don't see them because they ghosting. Like, when people are trying to pull you towards the direction that you shouldn't go to, don't pay them no mind. That's what I get from there.
They was sleeping on me, now it's the morning. Got a lot on my mind, getting close to the dream. Stars running up and it's only the beginning. Moving in Godspeed, man, we no speeding. Chasing the dream, all I ever wanted to be. So I'm becoming.
Oh man. You can see that this is a young man with a mission. This is a young man, in his own lane. He says that they were sleeping on him and now it's the morning. So basically now they start to see him, and he tells us how he got a lot of on his mind and how he's getting closer to the dream. When you have a vision in your mind and you channel energy towards that, then you do get closer to that dream, and I like the fact that he says that it's still, the stars are lining up and it's still the beginning and he's moving in God's speed, and he says that he's already moving in well wishes. When you wish someone well in what they're doing, whether you believe in it or not, let's wish each other well, because that's the energy that we need to succeed, I guess. So yeah, man, that's dope. Let's get back into it.
Oh, I'm becoming all I ever wanted to be. So I'm becoming.
Before we go, are you becoming whoever you want to become? Are you? Put it in the comments, man, and tell me what you want to become, and if you're moving closer to that, put it in the comments below. Let's get back into it.
Yeah, oh, I'm becoming all I ever wanted to be. So I have to choose video sessions of a day, spending money to go to gig and never getting paid, calling niggas to recall when my parents were all away.
Ah man, he goes in and he drops priorities, eh? Like how he had to choose studio sessions over dates, how he got to perform at gigs without having money and not any money, and that's the foundation that you have to build on. When you're starting off, it's not all about getting paid, is not all about the rendelas. It's about the foundation that you're building. You need to build a solid foundation with what you're doing with your craft and with the passion to show that you love it. And I read a book by Richard Branson, and one of the things that he says that enjoy yourself, money will come, have fun, money will come. And listening to Lottie, I get the sense that, he's having fun with whatever he's doing. So yeah, man.
All I ever wanted to be is who I had to choose the new sessions of a day. Spending money to go to gig and never getting paid. Calling niggas to recall when my parents were all away. While niggas would get late when their parents were all away.
Man, he goes again and gets into that pocket of priorities, and saying when his parents were away, he took that time to actually record and work on his craft, on his product, and while the other guys, when their parents are away, they take that time they use it to party, and they don't use it to prosper themselves. And I think that's the message to all the kids out there, to actually say, when you have that free time, what we used to call home alone, you might call it that even now, but then when you have that free time, don't focus on doing things that will not benefit you for the future. Don't focus on doing things that will only destroy you. Focus on doing things that will build your craft, build you to get towards where you want to go, to become the person that you want to become. You might want to be an accountant. Take that time of a quiet house to study. You might want to be a lawyer. You might want to be a chef. Take that time when there's no one in the house to practice your cooking, to practice your dish. And he tells us here, he took that time to actually record and give us a good song like this. Yeah, man, that's dope.
Never getting paid, calling niggas to recall when my parents were all away. While niggas would get late when their parents were all away. My pockets were empty, still share the stage with empty. Send this gig, so man, we getting plenty.
And he says there that when the pockets were empty, he got to share a stage with MT. And that's one of the guys that I guess that he was looking up to in this music industry. And he didn't have to be rich to pay his way into getting into a stage or whatever, but then the craft that he worked on is the one that propelled them to get to that stage. And man, it's dope. It's dope.
A lot of things changed since a young nigga 10-20. Now they lining up, listening to my verses like assembly. Follow my dream in the head, trying to follow back. Tell my niggas to put bread clippers while we secure the bag. Role models reaching out in the same. They got my bag, they'll be taking my shade off everywhere like I ain't giving a damn. This is in the Premier League, multiplayer dreams. Same vision, goal driven by supreme being. Never giving up, cause I know we all share the way. Doing what I love, the fans prerequisite to win.
Yes, and he touched on that, doing what I love, the first prerequisite to win. And I like, where he talks about his Punyeta Premier League, basically multiplayer dreams, to say it's not only his dream, it's multiplayer dreams, it's different people's dreams, and when they come together and work together, they get to succeed. Yes, it's only the beginning, but then the fruits of their labor is starting to show. And when you pull in people with the like-minded people around you and working on that dream, and you get to move, you get to progress, you get to move in Godspeed, and you will eventually succeed. Whether you have money or you don't have money, money will come. Just do what you love first. Yeah, man, that's dope.
Working, we don't see them cause they're ghosting. Got the heat, now I'm boiling. They was sleeping on me, now it's the morning. Got a lot of them.
People will sleep on you, man. People will sleep on you. Up until you're out there and you're a star and you're shining and they say they know you. But that's what people do. They'll sleep on you. And don't let it get you down. Don't let that get you down. In whatever that you do, people will sleep on you. You know, just take that energy, that boiling energy, and use it productively to work towards where you want to go. You know, and you'll realize your dream will become more visible to you as time goes on. So yeah, man, that's dope.
Mind getting close to the dream. Stars running up and it's only the beginning. Moving in Godspeed, man, with no speeding. Chasing the dream, all I ever wanted to be is who I'm becoming.
Are you becoming whoever you wanna become?
Who I'm becoming. All I ever wanted to be is who I'm becoming. Some got lost in the way. It's when you see summer day once and summer one day.
Oh man, summer day ones and summer one days. Ah man, never thought of it like that, but that's true. That's true. You know, and like I said at the, you know, during the first verse, we was talking about the multiplayer dreams and things like that. And here Lottie goes again, and he tells us how he worked with a lot of kids, you know, and trying to bring them together, and some got lost in the way, you know, and that's what happens in life. When you start out, you might start out, it's a number of you starting out, and as time goes, some who the force is not stronger with them will fall away. You know, and whoever you'll be left with, those are your day ones and not your one days. Those ones who have fallen away are your one days. They were just there to gas you up, I guess, to start. You know, and do not beat yourself up if people fall off along the way, because that it bound to happen. It's like with a tree. Over time, when seasons change, the leaves fall off. You know, making way for the new season, for the new ones that will be there, and only a few leaves will be there, and you know they'll weather the season. So yeah, man. Loati, you hitting us with jams, man. You hitting us with jams.
Work with a lot of kids, some got lost in the way. It's when you see summer day once and summer one day. When I say Loatinover, no response on the stage. The damn screaming my name so loud you can hear behind the stage.
Man. And I remember I saw some pictures on Facebook. I saw some pictures on Facebook of Loati performing. I think it was 2 years ago. So, you know, when he started performing, there was no one, literally no one in front of the stage. But then as he got to the end of his performance, and you know, people were there packed in front of the stage enjoying what he was doing, you know, and it's there. It's like when you're at the beginning of something, you know, no one knows you, no one knows your name, and you mustn't expect you know, overnight success in whatever you're doing. So it takes time to build up, you know, and this ties up with, you know, when he used to scream Loatinover, no one responded, you know, but then as time went and people get accustomed to know who he is, and you know, the screaming started to get louder, you know, the response. And that's what happens in life generally. When you start out small, but then you keep on building, you keep on laying those bricks like you're building a house. And when you're done with building the house, that's when you get the audience and they say, wow, what a beautiful house, you know. And with whatever service that you are providing, with whatever craft that you are doing, studying towards something, as you work your way up, like, you know, when you're making that progress, people will eventually start to see it. Some people might start to invest some time on you or some money on you or anything, and be grateful for that, you know, and also be grateful for your humble beginnings. So yeah, man, this is dope.
Playing music every time, I just came when it felt. Well, it's actually harder to fly in that bird cage. Remember we performed 2 minutes and they kicked us off stage. We a master seed, but he just saw a sheep upgrade.
Man, and he goes again, he touches on how they performed for 2 minutes and were kicked out of stage. And to me, that kind of, it resonates with me. Like, it aligns in a sense that I remember AKA was once booed off stage. Like, he was literally booed off stage. I think it was a Kanye West concert or something. And look at him now, and there's a huge difference from where the AKA who got booed off stage, and he took that energy and he actually used it to propel him to the next level, and it's there as well. Like, when people are trying to put you down, take that energy, let it fuel you.
Like, when they see you happy, they just trying to see you get the crest. Niggas getting mad cause when they throw shit, I don't play catch. Calculating every move, it's like I'm playing big life chess.
And there he goes, and he says when niggas throw shade, he doesn't play catch. I never thought of it that way. But that's dope though. It's like, when people are throwing shade at you, don't let it put you down. Don't play catch. Because you catch it, it's heavy on you. It gets heavy on you. So yeah, man. Don't let other people's negative energy depress you. Don't do that.
But the square's full of slave queens, I prefer to detach. Then I bought my equipment. Could have taken 80 pounds for lunch and refreshments, but I chose to invest it in this music shit. It should pay back. And it's fucking up our relationships. I hope they don't understand.
Man. There he went back to the priorities again, and he says, like, with the money that he got, throughout his grind of music and, his performances, he actually took that money and reinvested it in his craft, and it's a good mindset, especially from a 20-something year old, when you get that money, investing it back into your craft, and so that you can get better at it, then you can produce better quality. Yes, there are a lot of things. You can always go out and have fun, but then you depleting your capital. And I understand that, like he's saying that, that messes up his relationships a bit. It's like, those who are there for you, who truly love you, will understand that you need to reinvest in yourself so that you can be able to grow, so that your quality can expand and you can become the better version of yourself. So, and that's the message to everyone. When you get your rewards, your proceeds, don't eat the fruit and the seed. Don't eat the fruit and the seed. Eat the fruit and plant the seed so that you can grow another fruit. So that you can grow another fruit. And you eat the fruit and you plant the seed. You keep on reinvesting the seed. You don't eat everything, because at the end of the day, you will not be left with anything. Man, that's dope. I think, man, these are words of wisdom from a very young lad. And yeah, man, that's dope.
We don't see them cause they ghosting. Got the heat, now I'm boiling. They were sleeping on me, now it's them home.
They will always sleep on you when you start him, but don't let it get you down.
Got a lot on my mind, getting close to the dream. Stars running up and it's only the beginning. Moving in Godspeed, man, we no speeding.
Whenever you're moving towards the right direction, stay focused and always know that there is someone wishing you Godspeed all the time.
Chasing the dream, all I ever wanted to be is who I'm becoming. Who I'm becoming. All I ever wanted to be is who I'm becoming. Yeah, who I'm becoming. All I ever wanted to be is who I'm
that's a nice song. If you enjoyed the song and the video and the review, hit the like button. Leave a comment below saying, leave your comment about the song, what you take out of it. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Become a citizen of the world of words. We are here to break down the songs and take message of courage out of it so that we can build a better society. So yeah, man, the song is written, it's produced, and it's performed by Loatinover Pounds. Concrenco. Yeah, man, that's a dope song. And you know what, the number of things that I took from the song that I would, let's just do a recap on it, and when the song started, there were voices of people talking and saying, let's go to Groovers, to a party and everything. And you can hear Loati contemplating not being sure whether to go or not, and ended up not going because when the hook starts, it says, I've been working. So basically, think of what you need to do before what you want to do. And I remember as well, growing up when I was in high school, we had a teacher, Mr. Fabian Randalls. He always liked to say, do what you need to do first so that you can do what you want to do. And I guess this is what Loati, has done with his music career. As little, in a short period of time that he has started, he's focusing on his career. And he says, we don't see them because they're ghosting. And it's like those who are fighting, who want to fight with you or want to pull you down, don't focus on them. Just don't focus on them, and take the negative energy that they're feeding you, let it boil you up, and be able to fuel your dream. Those who are sleeping on you, when they wake up, you are there up there, and you have left them behind, then it's okay. And I like the fact that where he talked about priorities, in a sense that he chose studio sessions over dates. Like, he chose to work at his craft at something that he loves over fun. And every time when we grow up, they always tell us that like, there's no end to fun. Do what you need to do so that you can do what you want to do. And that's what he did. And that's a message to all the kids out there, even the adults out there who are starting businesses and all these things. Do what you need to do before you do what you want to do. And at the beginning, you will not get paid, money will not come, but then enjoy it, have fun with it, and you will get having fun with what you do, and the service that you offer will propel you to the next level and lead you to greater heights. Like, Loati didn't have any money, and he ended up performing on stage with MT. Like, I don't know whether it was performing at the same time, but then he was on the same stage as MT. And that's a big thing. That's a big thing for an up-and-coming artist. And he also touched on, like, when his parents are away, he took that time to work at his music, to work at his craft, while some of his friends or the people that he knows, they took that time and parted it off, and that's a message again to young kids, to say, when you have spare time, when you have a bit of peace in the house, use that time to work at your craft, to work at your studies, so that you can be able to move to the next level that you need to move to, so that you can be able to move towards your dream and become who you want to become. Yeah, man. And he also touched on multiplayer dreams and That's a real thing. I think in one of my first videos, I think when I was doing the proverb song, and we're talking about how you need to come together as like-minded people within the same craft and work together, and so that we can move to the next level, so that we can all achieve what we need to achieve, because there's enough for everyone to go around. And he also indicated that the prerequisite to winning is love. So loving what you do will help you win, because if you don't love what you do, and you will not have the energy to actually do anything or to work hard at it. But then when you love it, even hard things become effortless, and you enjoy learning, you enjoy the failures and learning from those failures, so that you can fail forward and you keep on improving as time goes. Man, I think that there are quite a number of things that Lottie touched on, and I might go on and on about it, but then I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got the message. Reinvest your proceeds into yourself, into your own business, so that you can be able to grow further. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed, and I'm out. See you on the next one.